Oh, look, man, you want to go to the first slide over on the left?
Okay. Okay. Today we continue the lesson number 3, and first we just review a little bit, like we do it again and again. It's not much, and so just to make you remember in our class again and again about consonant and vowel that we have learned before we go to the new one. Because not much in Cambodian, not much consonant, only 33 consonant. See here, to understand is better than to remember. You understand and then you can keep it for a long time. You can learn very fast, but to remember is not true. Huh? Sometimes you forget. And here the lesson number 3. Here we go. With the we have learned already the 3 group of the consonants. The first group of the consonant is known as the core group, or the first group. Try to remember, con, because next time we have something to do. We have the grammar that concern with the group, divide into the group, and we can make a decision to whether it's right or wrong with the grammar. So the group is very important. When you recognize this letter belong to which group, like ngo belong to which group. If you know that, you never make a mistake on writing in the Khmer grammar, because the Khmer language is a lot derived from the Pali language. Like next time we have the compound syllables. We call compound syllable like kong kap. We have 2 syllables, but only include only writing in 1 word, not 2 words, to save the space. Maybe look matching like that to save the space. Like con wo con cos I cap con cap, we have 2 words. But in the grammar, you can join them together into 1 word only, con cap, with the 2 sounds. But only that letter belong to the group, belong to the same group only. If you see someone they write with the different group, you can make a decision that you are wrong, they are wrong, they make a mistake. So to remember the group important, con. And here, very easy, not difficult. Ko, ngo belong to ko group. You remember all this letter here. Ko, ngo belong to ko group. And cho, cho, nyo. This letter belong to cho group. Okay, cho as the leader of the group. And do, tho, do, tho, no belong to do group. See, you know, this letter belong to which group. And okay, repeat after look mirror 1 time for our previous lesson. Con co.
Có.
Oh my dear, loudly, don't be shy. Co,
Có.
ho,
Có.
cô,
Có.
khô,
Có.
ngô,
Có.
ngô like in, ưng, like sing, sing, song, sing, like that. At the end. Cho, like it. Look back, sorry. Oh no, sorry. Very small. Okay. Cho, cho, door. Not this one without the ear. No ear come out. Door, door, not sure. Door. One chore on this one. The 4th one, the sound is with the ear come out. Chore, chore, nyor, door, ho,
Thò.
Door.
Đùa.
Pour.
Thù.
Nor.
Nó.
Then look me compares the letter. One is kosat, another is akosat, and without ear and with the ear come out like car,
Có.
or
Ô.
the same, almost the same. One is kosat letter, the sound or here. Car,
Có.
core,
Ô.
sound is ka. The ear is come out. This one too. Core, the ear is come out. Ngor,
Ngô.
ngor,
Ngô.
door,
Chó.
door,
Chó.
không gì? Door,
Chó.
door.
Chó.
Ini chờ. In Vietnam language chờ. You want? Cho,
Chó.
cho,
Chó.
for.
Chó.
For it means that to stand. Chore. Nhor,
Ngó.
door,
Đó.
ho,
Thó.
Ho. Đua.
pour,
Thùa.
no,
Nó.
thó,
Thó.
come out. And tor, the ears come out the same thing on only o and r. Or kosat letter, we call kosat letter the strong consonant. This one will make the sound of the vowel change. So try to remember. It is not difficult because when we read tor, we already hear the sound or, so we know it's kosat letter. The kosat letter. And look, may also compare the sound of the vowel, which one change and which one is not changed in this lesson. For our lesson today, look, may compare and you note on your book. And we also share this one to your Google, your email as well, con. Door,
Đo.
door,
Đô.
same. Tor,
Thó.
for,
Thù.
nor.
Nó.
And here, the mark Pressler circle this one. What for? It is the akosat letter. The sound R. The sound R, it doesn't make the vowel change the sound. Like sra, ko with the sra, ko sra ka. Ko with the sra, ko sra ka. And ko change. It makes sra become air. Ko also the same thing. The whole kosat letter, it change on the same way. So now go to the new one, con. To the new. There we go. Track. This one maybe you all remember. Track a,
Track A.
track e,
Chạ. Ế.
track a,
Chạ. Ế.
track e,
Chạ. Ơ.
track e,
Chạ. Ơ.
track o,
Chạ. Ô.
track o,
Chạ. Ô.
track ua,
Chạ. U.
track a.
Chạ. Ơ.
Again. Track a,
Chạ. A.
track e,
Chạ. Ế.
track a.
Chạ. Ế.
Track a like tray. Tray, what is mean, con?
Fish.
Good. We learn the vocabulary the same. You can learn here. Tray and tra like ta. Ta, what does it mean? Grandfather, ta. And stra stra stra
Sra.
stra o
Sra.
Oh,
O.
stra o
Sra.
Sra
O.
O.
stra o like cô, to stir, cô cà phê, to stir coffee, cô
go.
score, to stir the sugar, cô score. when you add the sugar and then we stir it, cô score, cô bò bò, what does it mean?
Stir the porridge.
Good. To stir the forest. Stra ua,
Sra u.
U.
stra a,
Sra.
Sra
A.
stra a,
Sra.
stra like equation article like tớ nhắc một pì nà. The skeptical question. Tớ nhắc gì vậy ấy? What are you talking? Tớ nhắc dol tế. Do you understand? It stand on at the beginning of the sentence. Tớ nhắc cầm bóng thua ấy. Sometimes the skeptical question con. Okay. Now, you have any question on my dear? If you're not clear, please ask me. You have any question about this vowel con? Don't skip, because if you skip and then you're not clear about the sound, maybe it make you difficult in reading. Okay, if no question, let me go to the next. Yeah. We go to
Look, Mia. Young when done. Rian. Ko. I mean, ko sra a ka.
oh yes, thank you con, thank you. Press like con. Remind look me. Oh here, yes, we do the combine the consonant and vowel. So make you easier, make you easy. Here, like this one. Okay, now like this có. Okay, we combine, so it's easier than we learn separately consonant and vowel. When we combine together, it's easy, and we practice our actions and to flex our tongues more flexible, to make our tongues like Lomia learning English too. We try to make our tongues flexible, and here có this one akosat letter. Remember, go and take a note here. Có akosat, the sound or, and so how it's look like the sound. Có sra a ka.
Ko sra a ka.
Good. Có sra e ke.
Có
Có
sra
sra
e.
e.
Có sra e cây.
Có
Có
sra
sra
e.
e.
Cây.
Có sra ơ ke.
Có sra ơ cơ.
It's not change anything. Có sra ơ cơ.
Có sra ơ cơ.
Có sra o ko.
Có sra o cô.
Có sra o cô.
Có sra o cô.
Có sra ua cua.
Có sra ua cu.
Có sra a ca.
Có sra a ca.
Now khó kosat or akosat con, oh my dear. Is called kosat or akosat letter?
Akosat.
Akosat. Because the sound R is not changed. Oh, sorry. Okay. Car. Akosat letter. So the same way. Car.
Ko.
Có.
kosra aka kosra eke kosra ake kosra eke kosra eke kosra oko kosra oko kosra uakur what is this a substance on our head so cool what is mean con
brain cook about
right good job con cool kosra aka
kosra
that is for akosat letter. It's not nothing changed, but now we go to kosat letter. Okay. So now see core the sound O, right? The sound O the same with all the kosat letter. It's we change on the same way. You can apply by yourself. So core.
oh look
Okay, con.
oh yung mentana riyan like yeah e
Which one, con?
like sra the change one.
On
Oh
the
look, we just want to put it together first.
on here. This right here. The okay, con. One time more. We read straight again, con.
Oh,
We
but
read straight.
ka namin no. So yung how sraa kapantay dak tumoy like kosat letter, then it just changed, but it's still called sraa.
Oh yes.
Oh, okay. Then look, we can
Okay.
go to the next slide. Sorry.
Okay. Yes. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Good. Then. Step A. When it's come with the kosat letter, for example, with the ko, the sound is all we call kosat letter. Any other kosat letter, it will change the same thing. Like ko, so ko with the sra, it makes sra change into a. This one, sra will change into a. See, con? Take note by yourself with the phonetic, whatever language, like Spanish, Vietnamese, or Thai, or any language, Chinese. By yourself, con. Sra become a. Ko sra a kia. Okay, let me make example. And sra e, the original sound is e, but when it's go together with the kosat letter, become e, a little bit e. See, e, ko sra e ki. Okay, and sra a, this one if ko together with ko sra a kai, but with ko sra e ki, kilo. How many kilo? How many kilometer? How many kilogram? Like that. Ki. Ko sra e ki. Ki sra a is changing to e. And sra becomes sra don't worry, God, no worry. Look, maybe we make a compare at the end of the class. And the sound is when it's go with the kosat become like nhóm cứ nisat, I am a student. Nhóm cứ cru bằng riêng, I am a teacher. Nhóm cứ sing, I am sing. To be, nhóm cứ chư. Chư, what is mean, all my dear? Chư. Nhóm chư ai. What is mean?
Sick.
I'm sick. I'm not well. Nhóm chư. See? cứ nhóm chữ. Okay. Sra o. This one sra o with the o sound, but when it's come with the o sound, kosat, so become u. Ko sra u ku. See? Not ko anymore with the ku. Ko sra u ku. And sra o. This one, the sound original is sra o, but with the kosat letter, it's become sra u, like ko sra u ku. Ku. See? Ku. And this one, sra u not change, con. No worry about this one. This one not change. Whether it's come with the kosat or akosat, it doesn't change. Sra u, ko, sra u, ku, and ko, sra u, ku, the same thing. Some vowel is not change. Not all vowel change, con. This one not change. Like to, sra u, tua. And but with the to, also to, sra u, tua. If it change, I think it's easy for us to not to make a mistake in writing. But if it is not changed, sometimes we make a mistake. Like with this one, sra u, okay. Like cua is mean that should go or should not go, have to or no need to, or don't have to. Nhưng cua tới rư mình cua. And someone they may write with the ko sra u cua, but that not right. Ko sra u cua. Ko sra u cua, ko thơ. You have to do, you should do it. And ko sra u cua, it is wrong. That because it's not changed the sound, so the only thing we have to remember. But if it change, we know already, like this one, cause it cannot be ko. It must be ko because the sound is changed already. But this one, the sound not change. Ku also the sound ku, ko also the sound ku, but ko also the sound ku, the same thing. So sometimes we make mistake. We try to read a lot. And here, sra is upgrade into sra when it comes with the kosat letter. Sra like ko sra cơ. See con? Mo sra mơ. Thwo sra thơ. Thơ what is mean? Phơ. What is mean con? Work. Phơ. Phơ ca.
Guru,
Yes, con?
I just wanted to add to say something because I made this slide, but I just wanted to get more clear that these phonetics here that you see are not those. That's just what the new sound is when it changes, when it's paired with the kosat letters with the ua ending. But like you would not say gua sra ia kia. You would still, this is still sra, the first one. So like gua sra kia. So I just want to make sure you're not like mixing it up and thinking that this is like sra ia or sra e or anything. Like it's still called sra a, but when these phonetics in the parentheses, that's just the sound that it'll make when it's paired with the kosat letters. So just like when you're writing your notes, don't like, it's not like a whole nother vowel, like another set of vowels necessarily, but this is just like the sound that it will change to. So you can like write it that way, but just make sure when you're referring to the vowel, it's still like sra a, sra e, sra a, sra o, like the first row. So yeah.
Okay, good explanation. Thank you, God. Bless Lord. And sra that is explain, and now we go in detail. Now go in detail when we see the kosat letter together with the consonant right now. Now we go to see. You see. Now ko, you see ko. Now we come to ko. Ko kosat letter, and ko kosat letter. Ngo kosat letter. Okay, good. And then the other kosat letter also the same thing. Good. Now try to hear, look me carefully. Which one change, which one not change. Like Okay, repeat after look me, all my dear. Core,
cô
core,
cô
core stra e ke.
cô
Good.
sra kia
E not ear. Core stra e ke.
sra
kia
kia
Core stra e ki.
cô sra ki
Only way, just like now. Let's explain. Stra a, when you read stra a, you not read stra air. You stra a, stra a, stra a, stra e, stra er. But when it's come together with the kosat letter, it's already changed into air. So become ko stra air care. Click on
cô sra kia
ko stra e ki,
cô sra ki
ko stra e ki,
cô sra ki
ko stra u ku.
cô sra
Cưa.
Now the one that look here say I am, you are, cư. Cô stra cư.
cô sra
Cưa.
Cư nhóm cư. Nhóm cư sinh sinh. Okay. Cô stra u.
cô sra u
Cua.
One stra o, but now it come with the kosat letter, become u. Cô stra u cu.
cô
cô sra
u
Cô stra u cu.
cô sra cô
What does it mean, con? It's opposite to a single. So cu. Cu appear of something. Cu. Rồi nộp chướng mùi cu. Appear of số. See? Trong các mùi cu. Appear of phát con. Trong các mùi cu. Chẳng các what it mean? Appear of something that you use to eat the noodle. That you use to eat the noodle. So what it is? Chẳng các.
chopstick.
Chopstick. Yes, when you eat the noodle, you need the chopstick, not the spoon. Con. Chẳng các mùi cu. Cô stra ua cua.
cô sra cô
Stra ua not change. Stra ua is not change the sound. Cô stra ua cua.
cô sra
Cua.
Cô stra cơ.
cô sra
One stra now it coming to stra upgrade into remember con now become so now core
cô
stra here
cô sra kia
core stra key
cô sra ki
now it become core stra key
cô sra ki
stra it becomes stra core stra key
cô sra ki
core stra key
cô
Khi.
core stra khứ
cô
Cứ.
stra now becomes stra core stra khứ
Cô
Qua
sra
sra khứ.
core stra khứ
cô sra
khứ.
khứ
core stra khu
kosat
Khu.
Oh, now becomes sra u. Kosat u ku.
kosat
Khu.
Sra o now become sra u. O is upgrade into u because of kosat. And here one sra u. So when you say kur, the brain, someone maybe they can write because the same sound. They may write kosat u kur, and some maybe write kosat u kur. And so we have to remember because the sound is not changed. It comes with the kosat or akosat. The sound also kur. So this one, kosat u kur.
kosat ku
Not change. And ko also ko. Kosat u kur the same. Kosat u kur the same. Kosat ke.
kosat
Change into Now go to the ngor. Ngor.
ngor
Ngor.
ngor
Ngor.
ngor
Ngor sra e nghe.
ngor sẽ
Yeah, like ruộng nghe. Ruộng nghe, what it mean? The very cool. So we got cool. Nhóm ruộng nghe. I feel cool now. Ngô sra e nghĩ.
ngor sẽ nghĩ
Ngô sra e nghi.
ngor sẽ nghĩ
Ngô sra ngữ.
ngor sẽ
nữ
Ngô sra ngữ.
ngô
ngữ
When we read separately like this, it's difficult. But when we combine with another consonant like nguồn nghịch, ngô and ngô ngữ to nghịch. When we have to at the end here, nguồn nghịch is mean that nguồn nghịch. Ngày ní make nguồn nghịch nè. Today the sky is so dark. See? Ngày ní make nguồn nghịch. When we make a word, it's not difficult at all, but now a little bit difficult. Because separately and without meaning too. This one without meaning. Only to try to practice our actions, our reading. Ngô sra ngữ.
Ngô sra ngữ.
Ngô sra ngữ.
ngor
Ngô sra ngũ.
ngor
nhốt
Ngô sra ngu.
ngor
nhô nhô
Ngô sra nguor.
ngor
nô
Like ngô sra ngu to ngụt. If you have to at the end here, the to combination at the end here, ngụt. Like ngụt tức. What is mean con? Ngụt tức.
shower take a bath
Correct. When we make a word not difficult at all. Ngô sra ngu to ngụt. They have to at the end here. Next time. Ngụt tức. And then tức to sra tư có tức. With the K combination at the end. To sra tư có tức. Ngụt tức. To take shower. Ngô sra nguor.
ngor sẽ ngor
Ngô sra ngơ.
ngor sẽ
no
Good job. Oh, now we go to Priscilla. Do you have anything?
Oh no.
Oh. Okay, just tell look me. We go to the new consonant. We move to the new consonant. There, go to the dog group, to the fourth. We almost finished the consonant very fast.
No lỡ được.
Con này. Okay, thank you con.
8 លេខ 8
Thank you. Oh, this one jaw.
Oh.
Dog consonant. We look, may just add the new one.
Oh, maybe នៅ ក្រោម
To con to. Okay, here. That is the new consonant we learned today, con.
Okay.
The to group. It's the to group, okay, con. We learned already 3 groups. Co, 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 ngo, cho, 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 nhô, do, tho, do, tho, no. Now we come to to, see, con. To today. Only this 5 letters, not much, con. And here, look, me compare with the combination here. To read it again and again, I think some of you, maybe you master it, you convince it, but look, me still do it again and again to make sure that you never forget it. Don't feel bored because look, me read it again and again. Again and again. Tor, repeat after look, me con. Tor,
to,
tor,
to,
tor,
Or
tor,
to,
tua,
tor,
tua,
nor.
no,
Nor like end in English, like end. Nor
no,
noa,
like the word now, 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 named, now, named, need, now, name, need. This one. Good, good. Tar,
to,
to,
tar,
to,
to,
tor,
to,
tor,
to,
nor,
no,
nor and not, like now, name, need. But this one kosat letter. Another no is a kosat letter. The sound R. So this one and tar,
to,
tar,
to,
tor,
to,
tor,
to,
tua,
tor,
to,
tor.
no,
look
No.
me.
Okay, con.
Can I some look me Jing Google nang present again because can I edit?
Okay, okay, good. Sorry.
No, I mean I think okay. I look me. I can present again the
Yeah,
last slide. Dot B like dot B.
Tapi con. Okay, con. Oh, thank you. Good, con. Wow, con. Good job, con. Okay, con. Repeat after look mirror, all my dear. Tar,
to,
tar,
to,
to,
tar,
to,
on the ear come out the second one. Ta, ta, ta. The ear is come out. And the third one without the ear, but it's the sound is or. It's like to as well, but the sound is or. Kosat letter become tor.
tua,
Yeah. And this one also ta, ta. The ears come out like to too, but the sound is or. Tor,
tua,
nor,
noa,
tar,
to,
tar,
to,
tor,
tua,
tor,
tua,
nor.
noa,
Sure. Now we combine con. Tor,
to,
to, sra, ta.
to,
to, sra, ta,
Transfer. To, sra, te.
to,
to, sra, te,
To, sra, te.
to,
to, sra, te,
To, te.
to,
to, sra, te,
to sra tơ
to
to sra tơ
to sra o to
to
to sra
o
to
to
to sra o to
to
to sra o to
to sra u tua tua
to sra u
to sra ua tua
to sra a ta
to sra
to
a
sra a ta
ta
តើអ្នកមកពីណាទីតស្អើតើ and ដើរ like ដើរ walk ដើរទៅនេះដើរទៅនោះ here ត
to
ត kosat letter the same with for no the same thing តស្រអែទេ
to sra
ត
e
ស្រអែទេ
what is mean កូន it kind of bird that can swim
Dog.
the duck ទេ okay កូន good តស្រអែទេ
to sra
តស្រអែទេ
តស្រអ៊ីទី
to sra
ត
i
ស្រអ៊ីទី
តស្រអ៊ីទី
to
តស្រអ៊ីទី
ទី like ទីណាទីណា where អ្នករស់នៅទីណា where do you live អ្នកទៅទីណា where do you go ទេអ្នកពួននៅទីណា where do you hide yourself តស្រអ៊ឺទិ
to
ត
sra
ស្រអ៊ឺទិ
if we have ក combination តស្រអ៊ឺទិកទឹក the k at the end ទឹក what is mean កូន
water
water
next time we go to learn the combination at the end តស្រអ៊ឺទិកទឹក like ក at the end here ទឹក and នឹក no ស្រអ៊ឺនឹកនឹក no also kosat letter so no ស្រអ៊ឺនឹកនឹក what is mean
to miss
yes to meet someone or to remember នឹកផ្ទះ I feel homesick នឹកផ្ទះនឹកស្រុក good កូន easier you remember the consonant and vowel we go very fast
group
so when ម៉េចកូន
oh someone had a question មានសំណួរ Tatiana សួរឥឡូវហ្នឹងយើង combine ពយញ្ចនានិងស្រៈពយញ្ចនា is consonant and vowel and then sra is vowel but she asked when you write it with vowels you remove the character on the bottom which is the jung so they have the question about jung because they saw that there's no jung right here so can you look me explain
good question កូន the Khmer letter when we make a word or when we combine together with vowel there is no more chung the chung we can use to make a compound the chung very important too so try to remember it just at the beginning of the class let me explain to you try to remember the group because next time we're going to learn the compound syllables like we have two syllables one different word but we can combine them together in one word like kong kap we have two syllables right kong wo kong ko sai ke bo kap kong kap you see but we can make them into one word only to save the space and that letter we use the legs of another one like kong wo kong and then chừng cò you put chừng có under the ngô co kho của khô ngô and then so we know that có the same group with the ngô so the ngô can stand up front the cò we take the legs only we not take the letter the legs of có under the ngô con kẹp two syllable that word that we use the leg to write the compound syllable or complex syllables Actually, that 2 syllable we have to write different word, but in the past our people maybe they want to save the space, so they make it into one word only. Còn kẹp. They see còn kẹp very fast, but in fact that they must be right in two. Okay, con chừng are here. Let's see, are here chừng. This one chừng con. The feet, the leg, the leg. Like look, may I make an example of one?
Oh, so there's a couple questions in the chat. So yeah, very good question. Can look me go to the first slide with Bianchana, Samsabay Bianchana.
Okay, con. Okay, we go back to the first slide and I'll show you. Okay, here.
So, like B, that's first one. Yeah.
Okay.
So, in the chat, a couple of people asked about the difference between thaw and thaw and ta and ta. So, I will explain quickly. So, I will just annotate and draw. Yes. So,
Okay.
these you can ignore these phonetic because the th here is actually supposed to be like to, ta. This is ta, and so these two letters are the same. They have the same exact sound, ta and ta, and these two letters as well. The tour. So on the original slides, it says th because in Vietnamese, th makes a t sound, t. But sorry, my writing. So you can ignore these. But so these two have the same sound, tua and tua. And these two have ta and ta. But this one is tha, like th sound.
To chừng almost the same con. To and do chừng almost the same.
Yes. So yeah, between the between the da series, the da group, and then the tha group, the ta, this one and this one, those are the same sound, ta and ta. And then these two, tor and tor. That answer your question?
Could you please repeat the pronunciation of the third one in the thaw series? Is it
Oh,
thaw?
this one, yes. Thank you for catching that. Tua, very good. Sorry, the original text is different, but I will go back and change that later on the actual slides. So it's always like the first column and the second column. I mean, the third, excuse me, the first and third column. They have the same beginning sound. So for here, you have thaw. So this one's going to be tua. And then the second and fourth columns have the same beginning sound as well. So then you'll have ta and tor, da, jaw, ka, ko.
Good, good.
Mhm.
To, tor, do, door, cho, chor, có, core. See, good. Good, yeah. And this one, this group almost used in Pali language. Da, tho, do, tho now, almost in Pali language, in Pali letter. This one.
Does that make sense, everybody?
This is Jasmine again. Priscilla Lookmere, sorry.
No worries.
The law in this series, how is that different than
These two?
yes?
Yeah, so the first one is ngwa, and the sound kind of starts at in the bottom of your throat. So if you can try to channel at the bottom of your throat, ngwa, you'll feel it. And then like when you touch the bottom of your throat, you'll feel the like sound coming from there. Ngwa. That's the first one. This is ngwa with the G. This one, NH, is nyo. So it's like right in your mouth with using your tongue, like nyo. Do you hear the difference? So the first one, this one, ngo, and this one, nyo. Do you
And
hear?
then, yes. And then the fourth one from the thaw series, is that just wa? Is that
Oh, this one is just like a regular N sound. This is no.
okay? Thank you. Sorry. I
Yeah,
appreciate
no problem. I'm glad you're asking questions. So
Thank you for asking. Go on. Here, go on.
yeah.
That-
Oh look, Mia, I think now it's already 7:30.
Yes, God, I think out and thank you, all my dear Con, for your term. That's good, Con. That's good. We do is important thing. You look, I want you to read it correctly when we hold the class like this, and then when you learn by yourself at home, so you know how to read it in correct way. The the basic in Cambodian is not, it's not much gone. Look, I think it's enough time for us. And when we finish the consonant and vowel, we can go very fast gone. And now we come to the fourth group of the consonants. We still have more. How many more? Press like on. Now we come to the fourth group already 20, right?
Yeah, so
So
yeah. Then we just there's 33 total, so we just have 13 more.
oh yes, go no more.
Today we learned this section, this group, the thaw group. So we've already learned these, oops, sorry. We've already learned those first 20 consonants. I'll just erase here. Yeah, and then we just have 13 more. We should be able to learn those next class, or by the end of next week. And then continue learning the vowels as well. And then so from there, when we can start building, once you know the consonants and vowels, you can create words, and then we'll be able to read and speak and understand new vocabulary, and then we can build sentences from there.
We can make a sentence when you're older, convince older consonant and vowel. Um, it's not a hard work on easily everything. So any question, please let me know. Here you see, uh, today you have to remember here is only 5 letter here. Ta ta to no. And with this 5 letter, any question, all my dear? You have any question? Tar, tar and tor. Okay, appear up letter here. O and or. Tar, tor, and tar, tor. Take on. And no. Okay, all my dear, if you have no question, we finish our class for today. And thank you so much, all my dear. អរគុណច្រើនកូនៗហើយមានអីចង់សួរនិយាយខ្មែរលេងនិយាយខ្មែរទាំងអស់គ្នាអឺនិយាយខ្មែរទាំងអស់កូនកុំអៀន Don't be shy, and we can talk with the Khmer language.
Oh, and
So
so for homework, it's optional, but I really encourage you to do it. I sent it out yesterday in the email. So now that we learned another group, add this in. Just practice writing and saying the consonants out loud as you're writing it, because that will help you memorize it visually while you're writing it. You can see it, as well as listening to yourself say it out loud. So that's the best way. Just on like lined paper, just write the consonant over and over and over, like ga 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 ga, ka 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 ka. And this will help you memorize them. Once memorization of the alphabet, the consonants and vowels is very important, because that's how you're going to be able to read. Yeah, if you know the sound, it's good, but you won't be able to read if you do not memorize what they look like, because eventually you might have to look back at your notes and it will take a long time. So yeah, I encourage you all to practice doing that. I will stop recording now.